Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in one more time to Stay Lit Living in Truth, where our mission is to foster community relations throughout the Auburn, Gresham, and the Inglewood communities. Our focus is on delinquency and violence prevention. We strive each day to collaborate with community partners to offer supportive services for youth and emerging leaders. We empower young women and young men to lead healthy, productive lives. And we want you to join the Stay Lit movement. Hello again. My name is Dr. Carol Collum. I am the Executive Director of Stay Lit, and I have a fantastic guest with me today, and I will allow her to introduce herself. I'm excited. I'll let her introduce herself today.
Hi, my name is Dasheka Whitaker. I'm known as DW, the church girl from WittyCityUnderground.com. Your music, your station. I just have a great time hanging out. Basically, part of my show, it is Christian-based, where I inspire people to build a relationship with Christ. But not only that, I let the platform be free to the community. And so I allow free platform for the community to come on, to be to let us know what's going on in our neighborhoods. I believe that there's so much going on in our neighborhoods, but we just don't know where to go, where to find the information. So part of my journey is to find that information and meet the public halfway and let them know what's happening in our community and all of the wonderful and positive things that's going on in our community. We hear so many bad things that's happening in our communities, you know, and so we need to be able to tell our own stories our own way. And so that's partially what I do on Windy City Underground.
Yes, and again, we're just excited because Miss Dasheka, she's just plugged in a lot of different sectors and a lot of different arenas. And so when she talk about letting the community know what's happening, she really knows what's happening. So we're just blessed that she's affiliated with Stay Lit as a very strong community resource partner. And when I tell you, she has not missed a beat, right? Miss Dasheka has been there since day one, has never missed any of our community breakfast meetings, and this is why she's here today, because we just want to highlight community engagement, right? The importance of having community connectedness. That's the whole idea of today. So, you know, even with today being Veterans Day, happy Veterans Day, yes. You know, again, serving and giving your all to help others. Yes. You know, that's the whole point behind this connectedness, and again, that spirit of servitude. So, yes. So we just wanted to share today about the importance of that and linking up with one another, because truly teamwork makes
the dream work.
The dream work. So, man, if you have a question for Miss Dasheka, please call in live right now. Call in live while we're on the air at 312-738-1060. Call in live and talk with us while we're here on the air. Our contact information for Stay Lit is 773-797-2008. That is our phone number. And our address is 459 West 79th Street. That is our address, and we are located literally on the corner of 79th and Normal. If you want to contact our website, our bit.ly link is StayLIT CYS at gmail.com. is our email address, and as you see, our bit.ly link is right there for you, but we want to stay in contact.
Yes.
Right? We want to stay in constant communication, and let's just kind of have this dialogue, Miss Dasheka. you've kind of told us who you are and somewhat of what you do, but how did you find out about StayLIT and how did you become involved with us?
Well, I received a flyer in my email. I forget exactly how I got in touch with Deola Gaylor. She was having this wonderful, wonderful vendors event for girls between the ages of 7 and 17. So what she did was all of these young people who starting their own business. It was just an amazing event. They were starting their own businesses. They have started their own businesses. Some of the young ladies are ready to go corporate. Some of the young ladies are graduating out. And she has also started a college division to keep the young girls continuing in the it's just an amazing event. And so Dr. Carol was there. She was promoting her mentor's guidebook. And I saw her, I met her, and I was like, may I have your number? I was like, I have a radio show. Could you please come on and hang out with me? And then from talking with her, I found out a lot about her and all of the different hats that she holds. And then she came onto the show and she really blessed the show about not just talking about her mentor's guide, but all of the wonderful things that she does. And so from there, as she began to journey and explore things as God has led her, I just stayed connected. We just stayed connected, and we developed a sisterhood. And so when she told me about StayLIT and some of the stuff that she was doing, I would just post it. So she would send it to my page, and I would just post it for her. And then as the StayLIT came and was developed, she asked me if I wanted to be a resource partner. And so I decided to become a resource partner with StayLIT, and so that's how everything kind of evolved. Like from one step, we just
It was truly a divine connection. We've been sister friends ever since then, and just like you're saying, you wanted to be a community resource partner, but tell us what has that experience been like? Because again, we've said you've been around since day one, so you've seen the expansion, you've seen the growth, you've heard the impact. You are part of all of the progress that we've made. So what has that journey been like?
Okay, so let me just backtrack just a little bit. My heart belongs in Inglewood. First of all, my whole family has grew up in Inglewood. All right, we come from 63rd Street, 63rd and Laughlin, and so our family has grew up there. And so I don't know, as I was doing my shows, I just started meeting a whole bunch of people in Inglewood, and Dr. Carol just added to that. And so being a resource partner to be able to help the youth from the neighborhoods that I grew up in, from the neighborhoods that I grew up in, and I've seen people grow, and how that neighborhood has evolved, and to see something positive birthed out of that, I definitely wanted to be a part of it. So my heart is there, when my family grew up out of, and so I wanted to be a part of something really awesome to come out of Inglewood. I remember when I was young, my aunt, she used to do a lot of work in the community and stuff like that, and so I was just excited to be a part of the changes that's taking place. To experience being a part of the StayLIT program is just awesome, because as a resource partner, I'm able to help make decisions that will affect our community. I'm able to help, kind of give insight. And one of the things Dr. Carol is very good is statistics and polling our children and seeing what they want and not just what we think that they want. So to really focus in on changes that they would like to see happen in our neighborhoods, and then to see her really go forth and the whole Stay Lit organization really go forth and make those accomplishments where they are truly making a difference in the community is just awesome to be a part of. And so I am so excited to be a resource partner where I can really just be able to have a hand in making decisions of what happens in our neighborhoods, especially in the Inglewood and Auburn Gresham neighborhoods where the gang violence and crime is high.
Yes, and you know, again, we're just grateful that you all see the value in what we're doing, and not only just come to, like you say, hear about it, but you participate. You know, you're involved, you give feedback, suggestions, you're there volunteering for the events, you know, you're there offering whatever kind of help and support that's needed. And so, again, it is so appreciated that you all, again, come to the table. You earmark your time to come and share with us. So, again, thank you so very much. But I'm actually thinking to ask now, what has been the most memorable project that you've done with us? Because again, you've been around since day one. I'm gonna keep putting it out there. You've been around since day one, so you've experienced the entire journey with us from beginning until now. So what has been the most memorable project that you can recall?
That I can recall, I would say the most recent one, the workforce development.
Wow!
And the reason why that is the most important, even though we polled and we're slowly coming up with different pilot events. The pilot event over the summer was very good too, but the workforce development, because we are able to train our youth. The Bible says, train up a child in the way that he should go, and when he get old, he won't depart. Right. So to be able to make decisions to help train our youth to get ready for the workforce, it's important. A lot of people count our children out at the beginning. They don't have the help. They don't have the resources to know how valuable they really are, to know how some of the things that they already do is already helping to prepare them for the workforce, to be able to be involved in some of the decision makings, to help collaborate with other resource partners so that the kids can get interview training, they can get resume help, they can, you know, it was amazing when you polled them and found out that some of them didn't even know that they needed state ID and birth certificates. They didn't know their social security number. So we have to do a better job with training our children. And so it's just been an amazing journey to see the progress that has happened, how the children are understanding what it takes to be in the workforce is so very important. And so we just want to make sure that we are training the children, not just in the word. They need social skills. Right. They need work, you know, they need work training skills, customer service skills, interview skills. It's a whole, you know, when you're talking about training a generation, it's a whole host of things that work together to make them productive citizens. And so we don't want to just put everything on the teachers. We have to come out into the community, and where the teachers are training them in academics, we have to be responsible for training them how to what is social norms and what that look like. And advocate life. Yes. And so in order to prepare them for the workforce, I think is an amazing thing, so that the kids can leave grammar school with an idea of what they should be looking forward to high school. And then when they get in high school, they already prepared because they have had interviews, mock interviews. They know what a resume is. They know what it takes. So it's just an amazing journey.
Yeah, and no, you touched on so many points there, because yes, we've just wrapped up a 6-month workforce development pilot study or pilot program, and through these community partnerships such as yourself and others, you know, we've been able to assist with getting 529 young people hired over a 6-month period.
Amazing.
And again, This is through community
Yes.
connections, right? This
Right.
is through, partners coming together, one spirit, one mind, one purpose, one goal.
Right.
With youth
Yes.
in mind, right? 529 babies have been hired throughout a 6-month period, and we are ecstatic because we
Yes.
share that.
Yes.
We share
Yes.
that accomplishment, and
Yes.
we are ecstatic that we're able to say that with confidence and with
Yes.
pride, because that collective effort would have not been possible without community resource
Yes.
partners linking together, right? So again, workforce development is critical. These babies are now able to contribute to society.
That's right.
And pay taxes, not because they have
Right,
got
they
jobs.
can. Exactly.
Right, so yes, we really believe that workforce development piece is critical. It was a simple pilot study based or starting off of an actual opportunity. We
Yes.
actually have a caller.
All right now.
We do have a caller.
Hey.
Hi, you guys. I had a question about the workforce development piece. So, would you guys be doing that again anytime soon?
Well, the workforce development series has recently ended, but we are taking on suggestions for doing things in the future. So if we have your name and contact information, we'll put you on hold and receive your contact information so that we can add you on our list for interested young people. Okay, and we'll definitely keep you in mind, and we'll reach out and let you know if that opportunity is open again. But it very well may be a yes. Okay, no, but thank you
Yes.
so much for calling.
Yes.
Yes,
And
yes.
one of the other ones that I slightly mentioned was the summer pilot program that we did. Now that was outstanding.
Which one we do? Well, look, I had three summer programs going on at one time.
Exactly.
So
but the one where the young people was training for coding.
Brand Your Business.
Yes, Brand Your Business, and where they learned how to code.
Yes.
And it set them up to be able to start their own coding business, to be able to already work with businesses in the community. That
Yes.
was an awesome project.
That was so cool because we were able to see completed websites at
Yes.
the end of that. So because of that, those just to see them light up because they learned how to build a website, and it was the basic, start intro class. But we were able to see the final product, and they presented on these websites that they designed from scratch.
Right.
Learn how to code. So no, that was
That
an
was
amazing
yes.
thing, and so.
And we finished early. Like the project, the kids really enjoyed that
They
one.
slammed it.
Yes.
They soaked up that information.
Yes.
Hit the ground running.
Yes, they did.
So yes, and then you brought some young people to our programs, to our meetings. Tell us, what do you think the young lady that you brought, how she experienced being introduced to StayLIT?
Yeah,
in the program.
Latricia Taylor, she's my
Yeah.
goddaughter. She's really interested in learning a lot of new things, and so she one of the things she was interested in to see how StayLIT can have programming for what she's interested in going into. So I think every other week she get a new interest, but
okay.
she by attending the StayLIT program, it allowed her to see that there are people out here really trying to help the community and really trying to help children go to the next level. I think one of the most important things was when she got ready to graduate, Dr. Carroll came out and, wished her well. And I believe that really, really made a difference in her life.
That blessed me more than it blessed her because, anytime that we can support, of course, we would like to support everybody and everything that they do.
Right.
We do have another caller. Hello, caller. How are you?
Good evening, ladies. How you doing? I want to keep it real. A college education all depends on what you get your degree in. It may be worth something, but these liberal arts degree, they may not be worth much, especially those degrees that and you could sit at home and take those classes. Let's get a degree in something like finance or computer science. It may be worth something, because it really don't make sense to go 4 years of college and $125,000. And people need to take a real good look into what they're going to major in, because some of these universities that got these 100 and some old buildings, they're not filling students up. And they got to really look and see what they're getting their degree in. Is it worth going that 4 years and wind up owing a whole lot of money, and it ain't worth the papers written on? That's all I want to say.
Okay. All right. And you know, I will say there's a lot of validity to what you're saying. The majors in colleges, really exploring those in a little bit more detail to really see how you can apply it to some passions that you're interested in, because you can end your college career, your school career, educational career, owing a lot of money. So what we do to help and offset that is that we have scholarship workshops and seminars. We literally have community resource partners that come and bring these resources to the table, where our young people go to school free, full ride scholarships. So keep in mind, you know, that these are options for them as well. They don't have to go the route where they'll end up having all of this money that they have to pay back. So we offer those educational platforms as options for them, as well as exploring different majors in school. So and keep in mind, some young people just simply don't know what they're interested in yet. So they may not have the definitive answer going in as a freshman in college. So we have to give them that time to figure that out as well. But you know, it does not have to be at the expense of owing a lot of you know, college fees and things like that. So we do have phenomenal resource partners that bring all of those financial blessings to the table. And again, we're grateful.
Right. I just want to add something to that, because a lot of people say that it's not worth it. Of course, you definitely have to do your research.
Indeed.
If you don't do your research, then you pay for what you don't know. That's the first thing. The other thing is that one of the things that I found with being a person who have went through college and getting my degree is that it's a growth period where you learn how to be on your own. You learn how to be independent, and you learn how to network with other people outside of your family. And so as you begin to do your research, and as you begin to find ways of paying for school, you know, and handling your business, it's like this big growth curve that happens when you go to college.
Yes.
Also, you don't necessarily have to start off at a 4-year university.
That's right.
I started off at UIC, and then I left UIC and I went to Olive Harvey and I got my associate's degree, and then I went to Chicago State and got my bachelor's. So you don't have to necessarily start off at a 4-year degree. Right. You could start off at a trade school. You might start off doing hair and nails, and that'll lead you into your 4-year business degree. It's about doing your research and kind of knowing what you want to do. And if you still not sure what you want to do, you'll get there as you begin to go to college and figure out what you want to do.
So we don't have much time left. I want you to really share about your future endeavors, and perhaps, you know, then we can kind of give some updates of events that are coming up. But tell us your endeavors now with Dasheka, the church girl, or whatever platform that you're looking to highlight now.
Oh yes, okay. I have a lot. I have a lot of things coming up. One of the things I'm really, really excited about is that I will be joining the StayLIT community in that I'll be sharing space with them. So DW the Church Girl I'll be going to my own platform, True to Christ Productions, and through True to Christ Productions will come True to Christ Radio, and we'll be on Spreaker.com. And so I'll be hanging out with the StayLIT crew doing my radio show. We'll be moving from mornings. Right now we air on Facebook Live 9 to 11 a.m. But starting in January, we will be moving from 7 to 9 p.m. And so I'm really excited about that.
Yes.
I'm really excited.
And we are as well.
Yes.
So, you know, again, this relationship we have, we're excited about. So listen, thank you for tuning in. This is Stay Lit Community Youth Services. Again, call us 773-797-2008 if you, in fact, would like to contact us at any point. So be sure to get with us because we want you to join the Stay Lit movement.
Yes. Thank you so much.